Every object can perform actions, and the actions are defined by methods. You'll see throughout this course that some methods need a value as further input to complete their actions. For example, when you use the open method of a workbook object, you need to tell the method which workbook to open. And this further input value that you need is called an argument. So when you're typing your methods, the syntax is object.method, a space, and then however many arguments you need, separated by a comma. All right, I'll go ahead and get rid of that. And in this example, I'm going to show you how the protect method works. So I've opened up a brand new blank Excel workbook, and I've switched over to the VBA. I hit Alt F11 on my keyboard to do that. There's only one worksheet in this workbook because I'm using a newer version of Office, but if you have Office 2007 or older, you might see 2 or 3 worksheets, and that's fine. And actually what I'll do is I'll switch back over to Excel and I'll insert in a new worksheet so that I have at least 2. If you need a second worksheet, go ahead and add that in. All right, now I'll switch back over to my VBA. Again, I'll do my Alt F11 on my keyboard. And I want to make sure that I'm in the code window for Sheet 2. So I'll come over here to the Project Explorer, double click on Sheet 2. All right, so now I'll go ahead and type in my sub procedure. I will create a sub procedure called Protect Sheet. And I'll go ahead and hit Enter on my keyboard there to get my in sub and my parentheses automatically. I'll type in the object that I want to use, and that is going to be Sheet 2. Type in the period. I've got my drop-down list there of my methods and my properties. I want to find protect, so I'll start typing in PRO. There's my protect method. As soon as I see it highlighted there in blue, I'll go ahead and hit Tab on my keyboard. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hit Enter. All right, so now if I run this code, now it doesn't look like much has happened, but if I switch back over to Excel, notice my ribbon here up at the top. I can tell already that it's protected because I have a lot of items there, a lot of commands that are grayed out. And if I go to start to type something in, I get an error box. All right, I'll go ahead and click on OK and switch back over to my Visual Basic. So I've got the object there of Sheet 2 and the method of protect. Now I mentioned that methods do have arguments and they are optional, but if I click right after protect and hit the space bar, you can see this long tooltip pops up of all the different arguments that I could have. Password, drawing objects, there's a lot of them in there. So if I did want to add in a password to protect this, I could have actually typed in whatever I wanted my password to be inside of quotes to the right of protect. So we'll be using a lot of methods throughout this course. I just wanted you to get used to how they're set up. You have the object, the period, the method, and then after the space, any arguments that you want that method to have.